His Tinder profile said he was 45, but he didn't look a day over 30. His bio was simple. Looking for a sugar baby, $700 weekly, no sex. It sounded too good to be true, but as a broke university student, desperation outweighed caution. I swiped right. Seconds later, it's a match. His name was Jack. His first message read, "Hey there, sweetheart." I cringed at the word, but $700 was $700. I replied, "Hey." Jack said he owned a business. What kind, he didn't specify. We talked briefly before he asked for my Venmo. Moments later, $700 appeared in my account. My jaw dropped. "You still there?" he messaged. I hesitated. "What are you looking for in return?" "Just a few favors." It sounded suspicious, but I needed the money. The first favor was simple. Pick up a package and deliver it to his house. He sent me 2 addresses and an additional instruction. Make sure you lock the door when you enter and when you leave. The pickup address was a dilapidated house. A man who could barely fit through the doorway handed me a damp, shoebox-sized package. His torso was covered in tattoos, and his size made me nervous. "Take this to Jack," he said, then added, "Speak to nobody else, and watch out." The delivery address was a mansion. Stone pillars, manicured lawn, a home straight out of a magazine. Inside, the maroon carpet muffled my footsteps as I placed the package on the coffee table. The house felt too perfect, like a stage set. As I left, I heard a phone ringing from somewhere inside. My own phone buzzed. Don't answer any calls that aren't from Jack. The name on the caller ID read, Marvin. I froze, my skin prickling. I followed the instruction and didn't answer. Jack's errands became stranger, delivering cars to parks, briefcases to tattooed men, and even staying with his associate Julio for hours at a time. Each task came with precise rules. The most unsettling request came one evening. "I need you to spend the night at my house. I'll pay $1,000. Just follow the rules on the table." I arrived to find the list. Lock the door when you come in. Don't turn on faucets between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Don't open the door after 10 p.m., no matter who it is. If the hallway closet door is open, sleep in the library. If closed, sleep in any bedroom. The gardener comes at midnight. If he knocks on the windows, hide. Turn the TV on static and let it play through the night. Do not forget this. I followed the rules to the letter. The closet door was open, so I stayed in the library. At 10:16 p.m., the doorbell rang. "It's the police. Open up." I stayed frozen. "Hey, it's Jack. Let me in." The voice sounded like Jack's, but I didn't move. He would have a key, wouldn't he? The ringing continued for an hour. Voices changed, each one more insistent than the last. Finally, the house went silent. The next morning, I smelled coffee. In the kitchen, a man stood at the stove. "Good morning," he said cheerfully. It was Jack. I hadn't met him in person before, but he looked just like his profile. We exchanged awkward pleasantries as he served me scrambled eggs and coffee. "How was it?" he asked. "Uneventful," I replied. "Great." I grabbed my things, eager to leave. Jack walked me to my car, his eyes lingering as I drove away. At home, I unpacked my bags and found the list of rules. One line stood out. Turn the TV on static through the night. Do not forget this. I hadn't done it. My phone buzzed. The $1,000 payment. Relief was short-lived when a second message came through. "I'm not in town right now. You're off the hook for errands this week. Have fun." I stared at the text, my blood running cold. Jack wasn't in town, but I had seen him. I had eaten breakfast with him. A new message came from an unknown number. Did you forget something? It was followed by a photo, Jack, or something that looked like him, standing in front of the TV. Another image followed. It was the front of my house.
And so, another tale from the Reddit abyss draws to a close. But remember,
The shadows never truly fade. They're simply waiting for the next story.
subscribe now and join us in the darkness.
Because you never know. The next tale could be yours.